Ellie?
This play is about a man who has been living his way with certain belief systems, and a sort of man who's celebrated for the way he thinks and perceives and functions in the world, and that the culture celebrates, but has an encounter with a woman who challenges to the nth degree, challenges his very makeup as a man and a human in his art and in his work and in his life.
Again.
Oh God, it's you again. Don't I answer that seriously?
Well, go ahead. I do a lot of solo shows, so you know, on the one hand, it's like having to share the stage. No, but the joy of actually speaking to someone and listening to someone more than speaking to is the joy of it for me. It really is. We're on stage the entire play. Thomas starts the play, but we're pretty much here for 90 minutes, and it is this incredible journey, this power struggle through this strange push and pull that is such a joy to be living, but it's a big thing that just two of us incarnate through all these different kind of characters we play. I think Jennifer, when she was casting this play, was looking for someone who was a writer, director, performer. She wanted someone to be quite truthful in that regard, and I'd say, I would call myself a misogynist, but I tend to think of myself as someone who can articulate an idea, and I write plays that I'm very passionate about. So yes, I identify a lot with the play, and yet I recognize the blindness of this character, having read the play and seen what he goes through. But yeah, I feel I'm bringing a lot of myself into Thomas, and also trying to make him not evil, but he's actually he's just someone struggling. It's like every artist trying to express something.
The theater world is still a deeply sexist place, and in some ways it's way more sexist than even a business world is now. As a woman in this industry, I mean, I don't like to go here because nobody likes it when women get serious about this stuff, but it's deadly serious. And so I am delighted to be doing a play that addresses how true and gross it is. I'm delighted by that.
And I would say that part of my career choice was I did not want to go through the audition process. And I would maintain as much control as I could by not being the person that auditions other people, because I don't like that environment either, but not having to do it through my own work. And it's a fear. I hate auditioning, especially for television and film. I like voice auditions. Those are easy. You don't have to shave. You just go in and do your best, and it's not about how you look.
Equity in New York, they have to do what are called equity principal auditions. So they do these open calls. Parts are already cast most of the time. This is just when I'd arrived in New York. And so I decided to do some of these open calls for plays just to sort of get in front of casting directors. And I remember going in to do an open call for the Public Theater. They were doing, it was Shakespeare, so I went and did a piece for a woman who couldn't have been more than like 20 years old. She sat there munching on broccoli while I did a piece from Othello. She was like, I did it. I literally walked in. She was like, hi, whenever you want. Did my piece from Othello. Okay, thanks. And out I went. Like there are those kinds of like you walk in, you do your thing, and those are horrifying, just on so many levels. And the musical one's even better. So you get your 16. I don't do these anymore. I just did them when I arrived. You walk in, you have your 16 bars that you're allowed to sing. You walk in the door, and there may be 2 or 3 people there. And they're like, "Great, what are you going to sing? You know, blah 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 from Ga Ga Ga, the musical." You get a thank you. Grab your music.
Yeah, why should they? I think that what we're putting together here is a really but like I said, it resonates for people who are not just in the theater. It's sexy and it's entertaining and it's smart and it's just a great ride. I think people are going to be taken on an extremely engaging ride, and to me that's where theater works best, when it actually transports you out of yourself in some way and you don't know what's going to happen and you leave not knowing answers but asking more questions. And maybe even, questioning where you stand on these kind of issues. I think it'll do that to anyone who comes in the room. So, Christ, I think we got a hit.
Yeah. I think people have loved this play in the States and will love it here and should come, because it's the kind of play you watch and you wish you were in it. Whether you're an actor or not, you're in the theater. You wish you were on the ride. And it's 90 minutes, like in, out, come on. It's so much fun. It's so well written. It's so well acted. No, I'm just big. But it's such a delightful piece of entertainment.